Welcome to the RAMcast, where we talk about all things related to Sioux Valley. This is your host, Brian Kirby, co-host Jimmy Sickler.
Happy to be here, Mr. Kirby. Thank you.
And this year we are doing another special edition, but this time we are asking teachers questions. And today our guest is none other than Miss Lisa Drumm.
Hello.
All right, without further ado, let's get this show rolling. All right, hello. Tell us the name of your high school and where it was located and your mascot.
I went to Minneapolis South High in Minnesota. Go Tigers.
Nice. What song, band, TV show, movie, or hobby have you been listening to or watching for fun?
For fun, I have been watching a lot of volleyball, high school
Yes.
volleyball. I'm a volleyball auntie. Learned all the cheers, so I'm cheering along with everyone. And then a little bit of middle school basketball. So that's mostly what I've been doing lately.
It's awesome. Which teacher had the most impact on you, and what will you always remember about them?
My biology teacher in high school and also my cross-country coach, Mr. Canham, was amazing. He had us dissecting gross fetal pigs and frogs, and I was surprisingly into it and went on to be a biology major for one whole semester of college.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just all in with everything. Fun.
Great.
I think I know the answer to this, but what was your favorite extracurricular activity and why?
Ooh, cross-country ski racing was my favorite. I was competitive at it. I'm abnormally competitive anyways, but I liked being outside and going on long ski trips, and I didn't mind the cold. And Minnesota is almost as cold as Alaska.
And for those listeners that don't know, Miss Drumm was also a Division I skier, so pretty big time there.
All right. So speaking of that, and maybe this ties into it, but what does Miss Drumm do for fun outside of school?
I run a lot. You'll see me a lot on the bike path, pounding my way down. I do a lot of running, and I've been cross-country skiing just this last little bit with snow. My 7-year-old Otto is suddenly excited about it. So he's been skiing every day with me, and maybe he'll ski and not play basketball like his brother.
This is my shout out to Otto, man.
Yeah. Okay, when you were in school, what class did you find most enjoyable?
My language arts classes, surprise, surprise. I teach those now. And then art classes in particular, we had a pottery class that was a lot of fun. I think I liked building things and being creative and creative.
They had the wheel in your pottery class?
They did. I was better at hand building, but the cool kids were good at the wheel.
Oh, okay. All right. So with whom did you have your most meaningful relationship during your years as a student?
Definitely like friends and teammates. Obviously, my family was really important, but as a young person, I, loved competing with my friends and being on teams, and just there was a lot of downtime and hangout time with friends, which you don't have as an adult. So lots of talking and hanging out, and of course, racing and going on trips together.
Good. What is something you have learned about yourself since you started working with kids as a teacher?
How to be more patient and open. I teach a middle school, and that is not an easy time in anyone's life. So I like to remember that it's kind of the most awkward and difficult time in your life. And so being open and recognizing all these little guys have different things going on all day long. So patience is important.
Yeah.
So, knowing what you know now, what advice would you give yourself entering high school for the first time or leaving high school for some post-secondary training?
I guess both would just be, be more confident, be a little bit more brave and willing to take not dangerous risks, but maybe more academic risks and social risks and, talk to the boy you have a crush on. It's going to be
Nope.
fine.
Yeah, I think that's a common. I remember last year, a lot of seniors were saying be more confident and outgoing.
Yep.
So, what is one of the most memorable moments you've had with your students?
With students, there's a lot. I've been teaching for a long time, but last year there was a middle school dance moment with a student that we had she has a motorized wheelchair, and we were dancing and singing with her, and there was a whole pack of middle school girls, of course, singing Taylor Swift, and they were all having a great time. It was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. What was the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in front of your students in class or on a trip?
I feel like there's something a little bit embarrassing most days of the school year, but I think anytime I'm asked to play on like a staff dodgeball team or
Which
like,
were undefeated, by the way.
yeah, but not because of me. Like I'm in jail the whole time. Terrible. That's embarrassing. And then there were some times when I've had to be like on a staff basketball or volleyball, and I'm just terrible at those things. So I'm embarrassed the whole time and laughing.
Maybe we need to have a staff running team. Oh,
Yes.
We could do the graveyard relay. I'm okay at that.
Oh, yeah, running team of 3 or 4. Don't include me. Okay, so our last work day at staff is May 23rd, 2025. After that, what's your plan?
Hopefully take a big pack of kids to the state meet right away that
Oh,
next day and have
yeah.
them do well. And then we always go to Minnesota and New York to see family. My cousins and I run Grandma's Half Marathon together, and that's a tradition. And so June is mostly visiting family in New York and Minnesota.
Nice.
Anything else you want to add?
I can't think of anything else.
All right.
No.
All right. Hey, it was awesome getting to sit here and chit chat with you.
Agreed.
Mr. Drumm, for sure. And that's going to conclude the special edition with our teacher spotlight. And this is Mr. Kirby, principal here at Sioux Valley. And I want to thank my co-host, Jimmy.
Thank you for having me again.
Yep. And I also want to thank our special guest, Mrs. Drumm. And I hope you enjoy this podcast as another way to connect with our Sioux Valley community. Hope to see you at the next school event or around in the community. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.